forget to flush the toilet, ma'am. All secrets are revealed with a simple...
Everything seems to be in order.
I'll let you two discuss it. Be right outside.
Thank you, Mr. Butters. So the toilet works.
What do you think? The rent's not what we hoped.
Wow, it's a song for the location. Near the campus, the bedroom is huge.
Yeah? But there's only one. It's a big move.
We can always go back and visit. Maybe on birthdays.
We can go back and visit any day you want.
Okay, I'm ready. Please let me be ready, Paul, okay?
I'll go tell Butters.
Okay.
We're gonna do just fine here, honey. Mr. Butters, my wife is tempted, but I've got some reservations.
I'll be fine.
No, Einstein. That goes in the bathroom. See, it says bathroom all over it. It's down there. It's the one with the toilet.
Thank you.
You found one hell of a place here, sis.
Didn't even know I was looking. Best wrong turn I ever took.
Check out the little sister.
Okay, now back to work, kids.
Ooh.
Hey, Mr. Shaw. Plan on a little looky-nooky?
Well, I'm an astronomer.
I'll get you. Searching for some heavenly bodies.
Yeah, sure.
Astronomer, huh? My lady lives by this stuff. She's a Cancer.
Yeah, I bet she is.
Hey, sorry about that. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
That's all right. Women flash their breasts at me all the time. So it's... Are you moving in?
I'm helping my sister and her husband.
They'll like it here. It's a friendly building.
Oh, well, good. I might be tempted to visit more often. I'm Christina.
I'm Will Tyler.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. My friends call me Ty.
Ty?
Yeah. As in one on.
Or me down?
I don't have a comeback for that.
Well, why don't you work on it and get back to me?
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Ty.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, careful!
Oh, sorry. Bren, you okay?
Yeah. Honey, is that you?
Strike is now in its third week. The inquest into last year's Keller Street tragedy has found that overzealous police work was a contributing factor to events that left two members. Detective in the matter, Katrina Karasik, has been demoted. A civil trial is expected. Wall Street took another tumble as the reporter got off to a shaky start. Analysts predict more.
Paul?
Hey, bedhead. How'd you sleep?
Good. You know, I think our neighbors are fighting.
Okay.
Should we do something about it?
Absolutely. We should have breakfast. Voila.
What if they have kids?
They'll probably have pancakes.
Paul,
One of the perks of big city living is we do not have to get involved, especially when there's nothing to get involved with.
you're wearing a tie.
Yeah. Dean wants me to come by, meet the faculty. That whole dog and pony show. How do I look?
You look like you're wearing a disguise.
This is what all the fashionable associate professors are wearing this season.
Really?
You're gonna have to meet me in detention hall after school.
You play nice with the other children, okay?
Ah, be careful in the bathroom. The mirror broke.
I'm
It bit me.
sorry. Bacon. Where'd you hide the bacon?
Second shelf behind the butter.
Smart ass.
I love you too. Oh, and I left something else in there for you. I thought you could use it again.
Paul?
Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm happy to be here. Welcome.
She usually hires 2 TAs every year. Well, it's just like huge class. Are you gonna sit in? I know, but it's that way every single time.
Professor Paul? Professor Paul, the astronomer?
Yes, can you help me? I'm trying to find my office. They gave me this map, but it's
Oh, don't take it personally. They play that joke on everybody.
it's room 1516.
It's down this way. I'll show you. I'm Simon Valencia. I missed you this morning when you were being introduced. But I didn't miss you. Nobody actually told me you were here.
Well, nice to meet you now.
So, astronomy, hey, fascinating. I'm in cultural anthropology and comparative theology and folklore morphology.
All those crazy ologies.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of funny.
Are you thinking of adding a class in astronomy?
Do you think I should? I mean, it could help me with my paper on contemporary astrological methodologies. After all, astronomers and astrologers do make the same claim.
Oh, they do?
Sure. To look at the stars and understand the face of God?
Making astronomers the ultimate voyeurs.
See, you are funny. Well, it's over here.
Oh, well, great. Thank you, Simon. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you, Professor Paul. Nice meeting you.
Shouldn't you be heading to class?
Oh, I'm not a student. I'm assistant professor, Simon. I teach all those craziologies. We're sharing this office. See, the anthropology department didn't have any more space, so they put me here. Professor Paul, how do you feel about carpooling?
Excuse me. I saw that. It's not enough that you stalk me in the street, but now you harass me in my home?
Oh, come on, Miss Carver. She's not stalking you.
I don't remember talking to you, Mr. Tyler.
Yeah, at your age, I'm not surprised.
I am 32.
Maybe in dog years.
I'm sorry. I wasn't taking a picture of you. I don't even know who you are.
This is Vanessa Carver, a once upon a time actress and now the Beacon's resident diva.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to offend you. My husband and I just moved in.
I shot a bug. Mr. Butter should have this place fumigated.
I would think twice about talking to me like that. Spider legs.
Peasants.
She used to star on one of those late night soaps, you know, all sex and scandal.
Makes friends real fast, huh?
Yeah. I figure she's about one prescription away from choking to death on her own vomit.
Oh, my.
I'm Will Tyler.
I'm Bryn Shaw.
I met your sister.
You did. And you would be the my friends call me Thai guy. And I bet you are looking to make a good impression, aren't you? I have a job for you. Come on.
So, Bryn, you always take pictures when you move into a new place?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I always have.
Gives you a handle on the new space, a little control. It's pretty smart.
What do you do, Will?
I'm at Klein, Hortzman, and Enos.
Lawyers?
No, investment bankers. I'm a foreign security analyst. I monitor the Singapore Stock Exchange, which is basically just a fancy way of saying I got stuck with a night shift. Are these yours?
Yeah, I took those years ago.
Well, I guess you got some new ones now.
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, would you mind grabbing that box?
Black and white, huh? You like doing things the old-fashioned way.
Black and white's not a bad way to look at the world.
Oh, here's what'd you call her again?
Spider legs.
Spider legs.
What's that?
I don't know. Shadow? Maybe from the machinery?
Now that is an arm. And that's a face. It's a...
Oh, no.
It's a kid.
No way.
Who's chasing?
This is where your Mr. Creepy came in and out. Probably after car stereos. We had a building down the street. Every car was picked as clean as a 5-year-old's nose.
I'll get the door fixed right away. I'll install a locking block.
Good. And you, sir, anything you or your wife could add to the report?
Oh, we're not married.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
I would like to go back to my apartment now.
I'll take you up.
To the hero go the spoils.
It's Victor, officer. To the victor go the spoils.
His name's not Victor. It's Paul.
3, please.
I'm sure the police will find the man.
You must be new to the city.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah. Nothing a long, hot, soapy bath won't cure. Thank you.
Excuse me. What's your name?
Vanessa Carver.
Paul Shaw.
Nice to meet you, Paul Shaw.
Hello? Bren? Honey?
In here.
You shot some stuff.
Yeah, just a couple things, nothing important. So, how was your day? This was a very good idea.
It just came to me.
So, is she pretty?
Who?
Who? Your damsel in distress, is she?
No, she was a hag. Bald, 3 teeth.
Such a lousy
She had an
liar.
eye right in the center of her.
That's one of the things I love about you. I met Christine's new friend today, Will Tyler. He's cute. I think they should fall in love, have babies.
What's the crazy thing about that?
Well, I think she'll like him. He saved me from this absolute bitch in the lobby today, Vanessa.
Vanessa?
Yeah, she's a model or an actress or something. So, tell me about this this woman you rescued. Who was she?
I guess when I like Simon, I didn't get her name.
Find a focal point, ladies. Nice. Smile. Point your toes. The kids call it elevator surfing. They ride to the top of the elevator and they jump from one car to another.
Where are his parents? Where are his parents? What, are they drunk? Are they doped up? This is dangerous. I mean, look at these pictures.
No.
No, look.
No.
The boy
Isn't Daniel. Rennie isn't Daniel.
I know it isn't Daniel. Gee, is that what you think this is about?
Isn't it?
No.
It's okay, Bren. It's okay. It's okay.
I've been dreaming again.
Have you told Paul?
No, he's got his new job. 2 classes a week for college jocks trying to fulfill their science requirement. You know, 3 years ago, he'd have us pick up positions.
Well, it shouldn't make you feel guilty.
He doesn't. He's not. Not about anything.
Professor Paul, brought donuts. You could have all the sprinkled ones.
Hey, honey, are you okay? Paul,
Bryn, what's going on?
he was beating him. I heard him slapping him and punching him. And I...
What? Who? What? Yes, Paul Shaw. Bryn, what's going on? Are you okay?
Fine.
Look, I'm Officer Karasik, that's Officer Ford.
Mr. Shaw, your wife claims she witnessed an assault.
I saw the boy run in there. I heard shouting and I heard him being hit, and now they won't let us in there. I can't.
You don't understand, Mrs. Shaw.
Please, Mr. Butters.
Mr. Butters, can you just open it up and show us?
Police officers.
I saw him come in here, Paul. I did.
No one's lived here in months.
Place is empty.
Look, maybe these people left when my wife called you guys.
How could they get in? We change the locks every time a tenant moves out. Keep the keys in a strong box downstairs.
Who lived here last?
The Nash family. They moved out 6 months ago.
Why?
There was an accident. Their boy, Ronnie, he was playing...
On the elevator?
Ronnie fell. He slipped. It was horrible.
I saw him.
How many different types of shampoo does the world need?
You know, you shouldn't underestimate the importance of a good shampoo. A bottle can last weeks. It's longer than some relationships.
I'm not sure I can commit.
Well, let's focus on what's important to you. Is it nice body, a little bounce?
A little bounce is always appreciated.
Most men are looking for something tangle-free.
I'm more of a no tears kind of guy.
Oh, Mr. Sensitive. Let's see. Tease, not for you. Well-balanced, fruity.
How about this one?
Pert? I'd say that was an excellent choice. So what are you doing in this neighborhood? Are you stalking me?
I'm just in on my way to work.
Oh, that's right. Bryn said you were Mr. Late Night foreign banking guy. I mean, that must be exciting.
Yeah, it used to be. Now I kind of wish I had more of a life.
Well, maybe we can do something about that. Where's your basket?
I better go get it. Or, I mean, I could walk you to your car.
Hey, Bryn. Paul, hi. I'm on my way.
Something about all that not seem right to you, Bobby.
Oh, nothing about a false alarm's ever right. Why?
Just a hunch. You know there's more going on with that woman than we're being told.
Leave it alone, kid. You know what happened last time. Trust me, your shrink will tell you the same.
So how'd the cops handle it?
A lot of frowning. A few half-assed threats.
Did you tell them Bryn's been under psychiatric care?
Yeah. Female cop said 3/4 of the city's under psychiatric care.
Bitch.
Our building manager, Mr. Butters, he smoothed things over. Bryn said that, she showed you pictures of this kid.
Yeah, well, I made her throw him away. I didn't want to encourage her. Did she tell you she'd been dreaming again?
Come on.
Mom, I want to miss Spider Shootout.
One more picture for the scrapbook. Give me a handsome smile. There we go. All right, look up at the sky. One for your daddy.
Mom.
We're gonna miss Spider Shootout. There we go. That's it. All right, you're out of here, honey.
Woo! Watch me, okay, Mom? Watch me.
Thank you.
He's coming.
I'm not dreaming this, am I? You're Ronnie Nash, right?
What's going on? It was a dream.
All of it. All of it. You're telling me all of that was a dream?
No, maybe there was a kid on the elevator. I think you're getting that mixed up with all these other feelings.
No, you don't understand.
No, I do understand. I do. I remember when Danny disappeared, you started hearing him crying all the time, and you tore the house apart. And then there was that little boy at the mall that you chased down, and you scared after that.
I thought it was Danny. I thought it looked so much like Danny. It looked so much like him, Paul.
No, Bryn, he didn't
Yes,
look
he
like
did.
he didn't look like Danny. Dr. Kirk warned us there might be feelings of guilt because of us leaving. And I want you to call her tomorrow and just see if she can refer you to someone here in the city. Bryn, Bryn. We lost our little boy. We lost Danny. And because of that, I almost lost you. And I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. You understand?
I'm just scared.
What are you scared?
I should have been watching him. It was my responsibility, and I am so scared Danny hates me. Oh, God, please don't. Oh, please don't hate me. Oh, please don't hate me.
He doesn't hate you, babe. He can't hate you. I love you.
Oh, my God. You know, coming to my rescue is becoming a habit for you. Very gallant.
Well, I'm new to the city. Where can I take you?
How about Colorado? It's been a lifetime since I went skiing.
Sorry, no snow tires.
Oh. Well, then I'll just settle for uptown. I have to put the fear of damnation into my agent.
Why? What did he do?
He went and booked me to play the mother of a teenager in a national commercial. Now, do I look like the mother of a teenager?
You're what, 30, 31?
You are a remarkably perceptive man.
Astronomers are trained observers.
I might have to kiss you again.
I hate it when I'm right.
You do not. What is this? Pecadillo County Police Reporter. How'd you get these?
I still have a few friends in the department. Our little Miss False Alarm, Bryn Shaw, she's got a jacket. She used to have a kid.
Used to?
Yeah, he disappeared 3 years ago this coming Halloween. He's presumed drowned, but they never found the body.
Sucks for her and her husband, but so?
So now she's calling us, reporting an abused boy who also happens to turn out to be dead. Sounds like it's a guilty conscience.
Kid, don't do this.
Do what, my job?
You're not a detective anymore. You're back in uniform for a reason.
Something's not right about this.
If you're wrong again, another family suffers. And I don't think you could live with that.
Where are you?
Oh, hey, it's the crazy lady.
Word travels fast.
Yeah, well, people in this building need to get a life. So, are you crazy?
Certifiable. Nuts, a loon, absolutely.
Well, I think madness is underappreciated.
Thank you.
Come on in.
Actually, I need a favor, Will.
Will you put in a good word for me with your sister?
Yes.
Mr. Butters, it's happening again.
You did jiggle the handle.
Oh, yeah, I jiggled, jangled, shimmied. Hell, I even gave it my best dirty dancing move.
Well, let's go fix that toilet before your virtue suffers any further.
Mr. Nash, my name is Bryn Shaw. I'm from the Beacon Apartments, and Mr. Nash? Mr. Nash? Mr. Nash?
Mr. Nash? I'm sorry to intrude, but I had a couple questions about Ronnie. Did you know about the game, the elevator surfing? We have a tenant who says that she heard shouts coming from your apartment, and she says that she thinks she might have heard some hitting, like someone being hit. And I need to know, Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash, I wanted to know, did you hit the boy? Was Ronnie running from you, Mr. Nash? Is that what he was doing on top of that elevator? Mr. Nash, I need to know, what was your son doing in that elevator shaft? Mr. Nash! called the police from a payphone. Told them I was worried about a friend. I didn't know how else to explain it. I mean, they'll find her, right? They'll take care of her.
Yeah, of course they will. Do you want me to call Christina or your husband?
No, please don't, because I don't know how to explain it to them either. God, to die alone like that.
It's just hard to believe the whole family's gone.
What do you mean, the whole family?
The boy, the father, the mother, they're all dead.
No, the father, Ronnie's father was there.
Bryn, don't joke.
Why would I joke, Will? He was the one that let me in. I don't know where he went. I don't know how he got out of that bathroom.
Jim Nash is dead.
It happened right here. About a week after his son fell, Mr. Nash went into his wife's sewing kit, took out a pair of her scissors. He removed the screw that holds the two halves together, and with one of the blades, he slashed his own throat.
Oh, that can't be.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Lieutenant Hutton here kind of adopted the Beacon after the whole thing happened.
It's a good place. People come, they stay, they build lives for themselves.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Take me to bed.
I'm not wrong. Not this time.
Mail call, Professor Paul.
Science department faculty mixer?
Yeah, they have one every term. It gives the grad students and the professors a chance to spend some quality, awkward time together.
It's a Halloween thing.
Yeah, that's its only saving grace.
Because it's a folklore tradition?
No, because it's women in costumes. It's hot. I'm told.
Bren hates Halloween. Look, I know this isn't...
We're getting back to normal, remember?
Still, I'm sorry.
You look very handsome.
Hey, sis.
Reinforcements.
Oh, you look fantastic.
Thanks for the invite.
A very interesting costume for a financial analyst.
Said the scientist dressed as an illusionist.
What?
Just somebody said about women and costumes.
Scoring the other team, and they were like,
Thank you.
well, I love everything about campus except for the parking. You know?
I know.
Honey?
Oh, thank you, Snell.
You're welcome. That.
I busted out with this whole new thing. There was a shield and a sword that you only get.
I should probably go rescue them, huh?
Oh, no. You stay here and schmooze, take care of that tenure track. I will handle this.
You sure?
Absolutely. Abracadabra.
That's my point. Everything is cyclical. The earth cycles the sun, blood cycles through our bodies, water evaporates to return as rain to once again evaporate.
Kind of like my patience for this guy.
So if we have cyclical physics, why not cyclical paraphysics?
So you mean like supernatural?
No, everything is of the natural world. Nothing can be supernatural, super ordinary, maybe super usual. We die, become uncontained awareness, or
Ghosts?
spirits, more accurately. Souls, if you have a paratheological mindset. Ghosts are different. They occupy smaller cycles.
Why don't you guys talk, and I'm gonna go bob for apples.
I was being rude.
Perhaps a little over-eager is all. Professor Valencia, I'm Bryn Shaw. I'm...
Miss Paul, yeah, I should have recognized you from the photo on his desk. He looks at it a lot.
Does he? You said that ghosts occupy a smaller cycle. Do you believe in them?
I believe it's always worth asking questions. Why? You seen both of these figures?
The boy several times, the father just the once.
At the mother's apartment.
Yeah, and it was really weird. There were a bunch of scissors hanging on the walls.
Were they open? Like this?
Yeah, exactly.
The scissors form a cross to keep evil spirits away.
Well, it didn't seem to work.
The cross is a symbol of faith. If you need more than one, then you haven't got it.
I think that the boy was reaching out to the mother for help, and the father just followed.
From what you say, it seems like Nash dominated his son's life. His spirit could be dominating him in death.
So you believe me about all this?
Are you lying?
I could be disturbed.
Being disturbed can cause chemical changes in the brain. Are the ghosts a symptom of the imbalance, or does being disturbed just make you more attuned to their world?
How do I free the boy?
What makes you think you should try?
Because he's a child? Lost and frightened?
The father isn't. Huntings that involve suicides are dangerous. There's so much rage. For generations, suicides were thought of as a mortal sin. They couldn't be buried in consecrated grounds or enter heaven. They were usually buried at night, in secret, at a crossroads where criminals and witches were buried. They were literally nailed to their graves with wooden shafts to be kept from rising.
Like vampires?
This is where the myth of the vampire began. Like a vampire, ghosts of suicides were thought to be able to take corporeal form.
Corporeal, you mean?
Flesh. A reminder of a life that had been thrown away.
Everyone dies.
Death is inevitable. Self-destruction is not.
Neither is indifference.
You'll stay away from the father.
I promise. Please just tell me how to free the boy.
Both are caught in a cycle of abuse and regret. Break that cycle before it hits its most traumatic point.
That would be the boy's fault.
But be careful not to reinforce the trauma, or he could be trapped forever.
Simon?
Huh?
If I could break the cycle, if I could get the boy to pass on, could he,
Could he what?
Could he carry a message?
Someone has been mixing wine with her medication.
It's good to be alive.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Shaw. Hi, Paul.
Bryn.
I'm tired.
Little awkward in the elevator last night. I take it you haven't told your wife about me.
About you would seem to overstate the matter.
Oh, poor Lancelot. Did she make you sleep on the couch? Oh, come on. I didn't know that I was a secret.
Not that it would have mattered anyway.
What does that mean?
Discretion must be a liability for someone in your line of work.
Someone's been doing a little keystroking. I guess it's acceptable to flirt with a faded star, just not a fallen one.
I wasn't flirting with you.
I still need a ride to work.
Get in.
If I could get the boy to pass on, could he carry a message? Tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I love him. I love him so much. Tell him that I would give my whole life just to see him again. Just for one instant, just to
Professor Paul, I have some information on our ghost hunt. Now, I haven't looked into the history of your building. With a haunting, it's usually location, location, location. But in this case, I don't think that's necessary since we have the luxury of knowing when the manifestations began.
What are you talking about?
Instead, I've been working on a means to banish a specter. Aside from a formal exorcism, which, you know, the whole Catholic Church has become a lot more selective ever since that Grim Puke movie.
Simon?
But folklore is a lot less elitist. Now, if we could find a piece of clothing that belonged to Nash or his son, we could get a thread, tie 7 knots in it, and then we can burn it, and the ghost will start to have to go back.
What damn ghost?
Oops.
Have you been talking to my wife about ghosts?
James and Ronald Nash. I have some newspaper clippings on their...
Stop it! My wife is under a doctor's care. She's sick. She does not need you making it worse.
But she came to me.
And you couldn't see that she's troubled? You are a damn menace.
Nothing I say will change it. Nothing I say will change it. Nothing I say will change it.
No one here?
We're off the clock at 5.
We stream video to the web, shoot photo sets. It's not porn.
You don't have to justify anything.
I'm not. Porn pays more. Besides, this way I get to leave my clothes on, which is more than I sometimes did for Hollywood. Why are you here, Paul?
I came to apologize.
Did you?
I know what it's like to get caught in a tough situation. People make judgments. They had no right.
It's very noble of you.
I mean, I still don't understand the appeal of all this, but that shouldn't affect the way that I treat you.
You don't understand the appeal.
No, I really don't. Vanessa.
You understand the appeal, Paul. The appeal is control.
I didn't come here for this.
No? You could have apologized to me back at the Beacon.
I'm going.
Too late. I'm trapped. You can't leave me now, Paul. Paul. Paul, wait. Paul, please. I can't move, Paul. I'm helpless. Paul.
Why are you doing this?
You said you know what it's like to be caught. Who has you trapped?
No one. I wasn't talking about me.
I'm trapped. I can't get free. I'm helpless, Paul. handcuffs are fake. Toys for the camera. Being trapped is just...
an illusion.
Have you been?
What happened? Where's Bryn?
I came by to visit Ty. I stopped in here first. She was on the bathroom floor, mumbling about Danny and some boy named Ronnie. I gave her some sedatives and I put her to bed. I was afraid she'd hurt herself.
You did the right thing.
I know. But I shouldn't have been the one doing it.
Sorry you were inconvenienced. It won't happen again.
You cannot be there, Paul. What Bryn is going through is something that...
What Bryn is going through, how can I forget?
Don't be a selfish ass.
I lost my son. My boy disappeared, and he's probably dead. And I can't cry for him. I can't let my feelings bleed out in the bottom of a bathtub. I gotta be calm and supportive, or I'm going to lose my wife, too.
Look, I know.
No. No, you don't. You stay with us for a week after her first attempt. I've spent 3 years counting pills, hiding kitchen knives, hiding razor blades, hiding...
Your anger? But she should have been looking out for him, right?
I said that once.
And you believe it, Paul. She should have been looking out for him.
No, I don't believe it. I just wish that sometimes she could look out for herself. And maybe me.
She's in limbo, Paul. She's trapped.
You have no idea how much power being trapped can give a person.
You know, when my boyfriend started talking about feeling trapped, it usually meant they stepped into something stupid. What are you really angry about, Paul? You should learn to hide things better. Lobby, please.
And I'll need to know the name of the insurance company or individual who will be responsible for payment.
Can we just do this later?
No. Sir, I need to know.
Put my name down. Paul Shaw. We'll work the rest out. She's family. Bryn, they want us to go home.
I can't.
They'll call us if anything changes.
I don't know what's real. I have not since we moved in there. What happened to Chrissy is real, and I need to be with her. And I have to be with you.
And what about the apartment and everything?
It went bad somehow, and I know we have a lease, Paul.
Hey. Screw the lease. We were getting better, Bren. We were getting healthy. And then we moved there, and everything just... Let's get out. Let's get out. We'll stay at Christina's. It's closer to the hospital. We can be here for her. We'll move in today. Okay? I'll go to the college. I'll get someone to take over my classes for a few days. And you go home and you pack some bags.
I love you. I couldn't survive without you.
We're gonna do just fine.
We're leaving.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that. I'm sure she'll find that comforting, sir. Thank you.
Paul!
I've got to go, Mr. Chairman. Ty, what are you doing here?
I heard what happened to Chrissy. I went by the hospital, but they wouldn't let me see her.
Jurassic.
You caught the hospital call, sir?
I heard you've been asking Bryn Shaw and her husband questions.
Yes, sir.
I think maybe we should pay them a visit. No families this unlucky.
I'll get my partner. We'll meet you there.
They said it was family only. I tried calling your apartment, but no one answered.
We were with her all last night.
I came here. I didn't know where else to look.
Professor Paul.
Simon!
I really shouldn't have been in.
Who is this?
Paul! Who is this,
Hey,
Simon?
come on, man.
That's James Nash. James Nash. He committed suicide.
When? When did he do it?
6 or 7 months ago, after his boy fell off the elevator.
I saw him. When we first moved into the building, I saw him.
You saw him?
In the parking garage. He was chasing a woman, another tenant.
Come on.
I saw him.
He appeared to you? To Bren? To this other tenant? It's him who's reaching out for help. It's the boy who's the dominant one. The dangerous one. Your wife's in trouble.
Ronnie?
She wanted to break the cycle and free the boy. But it's the boy's rage that created the cycle. Oh, I told her not to tamper with suicides.
Suicides? No, the boy's death was an accident. He fell, didn't he?
What if he jumped?
Jumped to escape his father?
What difference does that make?
In a haunting? You have no idea.
Educate me.
Ronnie, please let me help you. I had a little boy, a son. His name is Daniel.
Mom!
Danny.
Watch me, okay, Mom? Watch me!
Okay, sweetheart. Okay.
No,
Danny. Ronnie.
He's coming! He's coming!
No, please open.
Suicides were literally nailed into their graves. Usually with rocks on the faces or chains wrapped around their heads.
Oh, chains wrapped around their heads?
To keep them from rising. You said Bryn was under doctor's care? Please tell me she didn't have any suicidal tendencies.
Why?
The creature she's dealing with, Nash and his son, they know nothing but anguish. The only way for them to lessen their pain is by enticing others to join them.
Ronnie? Ronnie, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Anything?
Please not answer it.
I just talked to Danny again. No. Danny. Are you there, Danny?
He's coming.
Danny.
Watch me.
Here's something in the county records. Before your building was the Beacon Apartments, it was the Beacon Hotel. Before that, it was the Beacon Street Travelers Inn.
What does that have to do with anything?
Before that, it was the point where Beacon Street intersected with Church Lane. A crossroads where the victims of suicides were buried.
So the Beacon's built on a cemetery?
More like a grave pit.
So what are you saying? When the boy killed himself,
He tapped into all of it. Good Lord help whoever gets in the way of that.
Hi, honey.
Paul and I are going, and that's exactly what I want you to do, Miss Carver.
Considering all that we share, you really should call me Vanessa.
That's disgusting.
Really? I think I look kind of hot. I know someone else who did.
Paul!
We're almost there.
It was so easy. All I had to do to control him was convince him how helpless I was.
I wouldn't do that. He wouldn't.
He wouldn't what?
He wouldn't leave me all alone.
Oh, honey. People like us are always alone.
You're wrong.
Hurry, we don't have much time! Paul, it's not opening! Stay with the car! Keep it running. Paul, it's not opening! If I may say, son of a bitch!
He doesn't want us going up. Something's happening now. Flag down those cops. Cut through the basement. Apartment 409.
What do you want me to tell him?
Tell them my wife's in danger.
And who might you be?
Paul drove us from the university, and then he came into the parking garage, and I went into the elevators, and I saw this boy, but he wasn't a boy.
Really? What do you think you saw?
It's the Shaws.
All right, let's not overreact.
Screw it, Bobby.
Kid?
It's such a good man there. How selfish do you have to be to lose him to someone like me?
What happened between the two of you? We can fix it. We can forget it. We can forget about you.
You're beyond that, Bren. You won't want to forget about me. You won't want to forget about us.
This is so not very good.
What is Bryn? Aren't I delicious?
You can't.
Dead? Oh, my dear. We're all dead here.
Son, I think it's time we leave.
It's the whole building. Oh, dear Lord, it's the whole building.
Son, what are you talking about?
Officer, what do you know about this place? Do you know how many suicides have taken place here?
Quite a few.
Bobby, come in. Bobby.
What the hell?
Bobby, come in. Bobby.
Lord, acknowledge.
We hear you. We know you're here.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, sweetheart, you've been begging us to come to you. Ending life is all you think about. We're moths to your flame.
We're all you have, dear.
You're our beacon.
That's not true. That's not true.
You're in anguish. Your husband deceived you, and you lost your little boy.
Forever.
Where do you think you're going, boy? What is it you think you know about us?
Leave! I want to see Danny. Will I see Danny again? Oh, one last time, please.
Yes, baby. Oh, you'll get exactly what you want. We all did.
Let's take him back into his grave. Let's take him back into his grave. Let's take him back into his grave.
He's coming.
Can't save her, Paul.
She's ours now.
Vanessa! You're one of them. You...
Say it, Paul. A ghost. Dressed in flesh. I'm feeling flesh. But that's what all of us here wanted. It's what Bryn wants.
No!
No pain, no joy, no reason to scream, even though that's all we do. Endlessly.
Let me take her out of here, please.
We need her.
Why?
Because she still feels. And in the moment she cuts, in that delicious, agonizing instant, we'll feel with her.
And you damn her for that.
No, I would damn her for a whisper at that instant.
You really feel nothing. Well, then this is just for me.
I lied about the trap being an illusion. We already have her. We don't need you anymore. You don't have to go in there.
I love her.
Poor Lancelot.
Boy! Little boy! Come out, wherever you are.
She's ours now, Paul.
We trusted you.
You turned your back on me. You lost her.
Go ahead. Get to come back.
No, son. You just die.
Your weapon, officer?
You find my partner yet? I'm not crazy. We went in there together. I'm not crazy. You get your ass in there.
Whoa, whoa. Come on now, we'll find your partner.
These damn detectives, they treat me like I'm crazy. Thought he was trying to kill her. Thought he was trying to kill her.
Don't you worry now. It's all right. We'll take care of you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'd give my whole life to change it. Just to take it back.
I'm trying my best to be alright. I'm trying my best to be everything you need, but nothing seems to be alright. And I don't seem to be anything new. This all happened so quickly. One day everything's here, the next it's gone. And I don't know how to cope now, knowing all that I've known is gone. Ooh. who's having trouble letting go of life behind me. I'm sorry I made you feel empty. I'm sorry I made it so hard to love me when nothing seems to be alright. I'll try my best to be